A fashionable park with the manicured shrubs and perfectly ordered flowers. Young ladies and little boys come here to play with their governesses. I remember playing badminton here with Lygia, and she hurt her feet badly from her new shoes. Mother reluctantly took us home, leaving a group of her trusted friends. You can have coffee in an outdoor cafe or watch a performance by traveling artists. A girl watches circus performance with her younger sister, and all she can think about is that the servant laced her corset too tightly. She meets the eyes of an acrobat arching in a cat-like pose. Both are 14, and both already realize no one in the world is really free. Still, you can spend a very nice afternoon in Delina. Yep, park. The birds are singing, squirrels dash by, and the air just seems fresher somehow. How nice. The game is definitely getting closer to the end, obviously. You can kind of tell with how there's like choices to make and stuff. Pretty interesting. Now, what the heck happened at the brothel? There was an explosion, obviously. But what caused it, and why was it Rasputin? Missing person. A dear friend, Lukan Narjinsky, has disappeared in an unknown time and under equally unknown circumstances. Neither his family nor friends know what happened to him. It's as if he dissolved into thin air. Therefore, we kindly ask anyone who might know anything about the mysterious occurrence to provide information. Lucian is a middle-aged man of medium height and average build. No distinctive marks. The hands anointed the body with great care, wanting to keep it into the best possible condition. They rubbed the thighs, which seemed to be thinner, and a torso wider than remembered. Do fingers shrink so much after death? A thought crossed the mind that maybe this isn't Rasputin's body, but no. One has to believe. Bouquet of freshly picked flowers. The flowers droop sadly about from their stems as if they were breaking under the weight of helplessness. On top of that, they smell of the unspeakable grief of the person putting together a bouquet for their loved ones who died in the explosion. It was a tragic death. Because it was so random, they were not the target. Why did this happen to them? Ah, wrong button. What this? Posthumous cult growing. Who hasn't heard about the tragic explosion in Plovichlet? All of our hearts are grief-stricken and eyes swollen from crying. It was just yesterday that I had the chance to talk to Grigory Rasputin himself, who organized the ill-fated feast. No one thought that the mysterious miracle worker would have disappeared behind a sporting house door, never to show his face again. Rasputin was surrounded by a strange aura. He was magnetic, and though he preached, oddly enough, he did not moralize. He took everyone under his wing. After all, he did organize his pre-mortem feast by the sporting house, making use of its facilities. To what extent? I did not inquire into that. Recently, the number of his followers, or friends, as Rasputin himself would call them, has increased significantly. Now that the monk is no longer with us, Rasputin's cult seems to have become fact, and the number of people praying to Rasputin is growing every minute. Just go see the ruins of the demolished body house. The faithful have built a shrine there to commemorate him. They stand guard by the coffin with the saint's body. They light flowers and offer donations. There's an even baffling relic that draws a crowd of people wanting to at least skim it with their fingers, although judging by the covetous looks, most of them crave more. Rasputin, absent in spirit, lives on through his followers, and he might very well live on forever, or at least longer than most mortals. Obituary note. The late Aniela Narjinsky. It is now with the Lord, having died tragically in the recent explosion. The bereaved family would like to invite all friends and acquaintances to the funeral service at St. Alexander's Lower Church on Saturday at 10 a.m., followed by the export of the body to the Bovish Cemetery at 5 p.m. on the same day. In memory of the great venerable Rasputin, his beautiful soul has gone to meet the Lord, but a piece of his body is here with us, a genuine relic of the great saint's body. Simply touch it to make all your worries go away. Leave a donation below. An immense penis preserved in a solution. The touch of hands fondling the object of worship is imprinted on the jar. It remembers various feelings: sadness at the passing of a great man, which is immediately followed by the bitterness fragrant with longing, but behind the colorful bouquet of emotions is also desire, such an immense pity. Rasputin, you sly fox, it was all a hoax. The explosion, the death, the planted corpse. These are elements of the play about Rasputin's martyrdom, which he directed himself, and it's working. People come to touch his relics, to weep over him and over their loved ones who actually died in the spectacular explosion. Of course it wasn't him. Duh. That's still blocked off. I wanted to go a different way out, just to see. Anything this way? No, it's blocked off. Never know. You never know. Is it actually open? The moonshine bar is open? Okay, nobody's here. I was like, is there actually gonna be something in there? No, no, of course not. Why would there be? All right, take me out of here, cabbie. We could go to Maruf. We were here. We could go here. We haven't been there. We're here as well. What's in Maruf? Travel. I'm gonna save just in case. Isn't it wild that I've not even been able to get one more skill point for this entire act so far? And I wanted to try to get 3. Rough. I do like that they blocked off a lot. There's a spider on my wall. No spider. No spider. No spider. Oh god. Goodbye, spider. You were evil. I have black widows in my, not black widows. What's the one with the violin on its back? I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but I have some of those in my house right now, so I'm kind of eliminating most spiders that I see at the moment, because those ones are poisonous and scary and big. So we're just not asking questions right now. We're just eliminating spiders. I think they kind of have some of this zone blocked off, but not really. There's really nothing going on in it either, it would seem, which is kind of unfortunate. I hoped for something, you know. But no. Just blocked off in areas, no encounters, no nothing. Can't get in there. I wonder if we're coming here after. They're still rioting. Yeah, I wonder if we come here after we get done with the talking to Thaumaturge. All right, Cabby, take me to where the quest says to go, please. Places to be. Oh, this is still open. How's Wanda doing? What's going on here? Wanda? Oh, you don't even want to talk anymore? Don't get in your way? My bad. Deuces. Peace out. Everybody hates me. Hopefully he's doing okay in this area. Paul J, how's it going?
Ich hab mir nicht mit Weimen eins zu beheften, mit keinem ein kein Wort zu reden. Es geht mir aus meine Keuches und Kräften, dem Teuer ist mir abzubeugen.
I knew that if you were alive, you would show up.
Absolutely, Fall J.
If not death, then what stood in your way?
It's a long story. The town has gone crazy. I saw people furious at thaumaturges. I never thought it was so easy to get pitchforks and torches in Warsaw.
Skawan seized the opportunity, and he's bringing in a new order.
That's why we waited so long. Without you...
Warsaw is no longer a city for thaumaturges.
What were you doing for those 3 days?
I was wondering how we could leave Warsaw in case you never came back.
I had a few wounded to treat, and I prayed that the next one wouldn't be you. What are we waiting for?
I'm afraid the 3 of us will have to suffice.
What happened?
When I got to him, he was dying. Wounded in a fight with an angry mob. Anti-thaumaturge lynchings are spreading across the city.
There will be time for remorse and grief when this is all over.
Let's go.
Let's get on with it.
Even though we have different motivations, I trust that the Pact is our destiny. Follow my lead. I, Emir Bernakovich Falje, worshipper of Allah, yearning for the free Republic of Poland, declare willingness to form the Pact and make the ultimate sacrifice for its cause.
I, Sarah Rivkin, follower of Moses, am willing to form our pact, hoping it will grant me freedom.
Your turn.
Yep, I figured.
My name is Wiktor Szulski.
I want to protect thaumaturges. I agree.
I'm a thaumaturge. It wasn't my choice. But when someone seeks our blood, they should be met with the proper response. I'm not going to beg anyone for mercy.
Never again.
For that, I am willing to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Is that it? I can't feel anything.
According to Stanisław's hypothesis, in order to conclude forming a pact, we need to read the instructions from the Black Grimoire together. Wiktor, focus on each of our dimensions now, and we'll help you read whatever Stanisław hid in the book. Focus on your heart first.
My heart reveals the first inscription before me. From now on, we have one heart that beats with one rhythm.
I felt it. I felt relieved.
I can feel something too.
All my boys!
I know that golden tail.
Very impressive. Now, the other dimensions.
Word. I cannot read this inscription.
Maybe you got distracted. Focus.
No, nothing.
Perhaps without the fourth one, we won't be able to reveal the full potential. Keep trying.
This inscription is resisting.
Let me act. From now on, all of our deeds are devoted to one common cause.
I feel a tingling in my fingers.
Don't get distracted.
Mind. This inscription evades me. It won't let me grasp it.
From now on, our mind will keep no secrets from itself. That's easy.
I think I felt your thoughts, but we'll get back to that.
That's it. I think we're done.
I think so. I know your favorite colors and many other things I didn't want to know.
Thank you, Wiktor.
I felt a kind of thought, a feeling. Yours. You didn't say you'd known my mother so well.
I wonder if Victor's father knew.
Let's focus on the present.
He said,
Do we know
but
what
we
to
don't talk
do?
about that.
Other than what has already been said, do you feel anything else?
I have a different question. Were you going to mention you shot half of Konieczkin's face off?
What?
Since we have no more secrets, let's move on to the
Wasn't
plan.
me, bro.
I think we're all thinking the same thing. That Tsarevich will have an unforgettable birthday.
Yes, this is our last chance at an audience with the Tsar before he leaves the city.
But we can't go in empty-handed. We need arguments that will push the Tsar to make the right decision.
We can stop the madness that is spread across the city without bloodshed. I believe that we can save our loved ones this way. If only we could get through to the Tsar's supporters at the party and...
Sneak past the Tsar's guards and military.
We'd be able to get inside the Tsar's noggin.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Seems like a plan, man.
Well, you're actually pleasant to look at now.
These people won't break in here, will they?
Just smile and check the invitations, Parnishka.
Are your grimoires well hidden? Then we just need to get through the gate.
I'll do it myself.
Pride took
Good
over.
evening. Your invitation, sir?
Don't you know who I am?
I'm afraid I don't.
The Governor General is looking for me all over the city. Do you want to discuss it with him?
No, of course not. I meant, please, do come in.
You heard the gentleman.
See how many times pride will take over for us here. No bueno. Save up. Save it up. We got some exploring to do. So up here we got something going on. Okay, that's one thing. No!
I didn't think I would see you again. And yet, here you are.
After what you told me at Rodblitzes recently, I had no doubt he would show up.
I always try to make the most of my opportunities. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, death for death.
I need to find this before I
I
do
don't
this.
care what you do, as long as you don't get in my way. Goodbye.
Farewell.
I need to. Oh, really hope I can talk to her again. Okay, good.
Am I?
Wonder who left it here. The thorns hurt her fingers, but she doesn't notice. She put the flower back on the marble railing. Since the rose can't adorn his grave, let it forever remain at a place of vengeance. It feels right. She touches the weapon hidden under her clothes. It's warm. She's waiting for Scallon. Someone is carrying a gun and plans to kill Scallon, and I think I know who. Wanda. There's no way she'll make it out alive. It's a suicide mission. On top of that, her actions could interfere with this coteries plan. I should talk to her. There we go. No, Wanda. None of that.
Vanda?
I told you to leave me alone.
I know you have a gun and you want to kill Skowon.
I was going to start with Konieczkin, but that coward got rubbed out by some random Genef.
Hi there.
So it's Skowon's turn now.
It was me.
I'll kill him and anyone who gets in my way.
I'm that Ganef. I killed Konieczkin.
Then you're one of us now. Help me with Skowon.
No.
That's madness. Even if you manage to do it, you'll die a moment later.
I don't have many reasons to live.
Yannick needs you. He barely made it out alive from the Citadel. You can't leave him now.
People
You'll
need
have your revenge. I swear. But now go home and let me act.
Alright, awesome. We got Wanda out of here. We did get a 4th point. I would love to try to snag 2 more if possible.
Magdalena?
I didn't expect to see you here, Thaumaturge.
You seem surprised to see me.
I saw how the explosion swept you away and threw you like a ragdoll. I thought you were dead.
Takes more
Maybe
than that.
I rose from the dead.
Don't blaspheme. Only Grigori will experience this miracle. He will return, and with him the hope for chasing away the darkness of an uncertain future. For his grace will be with us.
Praise be Rasputin.
Do you understand?
No, hey Rasputin.
What do you remember from this explosion?
Chaos. Blood. It's hard for me to talk about it.
Do you believe someone wanted to kill Rasputin?
Of course. The first Christians were also thrown to the lions. Satan laid his hand on Grigori and tried to break him. But he will not bend. He will defeat death and return.
What about Aniela and Lucian?
They are no longer with us. They are already enjoying the afterlife, awaiting salvation.
Do you think they deserved such a fate?
Each of us has a different fate in store for them. Aniela was chosen. She died at Grigori's side. And Lucian just disappeared one day. I think he might have
I think
left
he was rolled
because
up in
his
that carpet
faith
and killed, but
wasn't
whatever.
strong enough. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I need to have clarity in my heart.
It never occurred to you that Rasputin could have lied to you and that he can't actually return from the dead?
You sound like you doubt him.
It's true. I don't believe that Grigori Rasputin has been anointed by God.
Cease your blasphemy. You will bring his wrath upon us.
Let me give you some advice. Leave before it's too late.
I don't need advice from an unbeliever. It is you who should leave.
No, I'll stay.
As you wish.
I mean, I'll stay in the area. I'm not going to stay talking to you. You're kind of annoying. Nothing cool up here. That's all right. No, Madam Samira, I do not have a moment, actually. Not trying to do anything quest related at the moment. Where does this go? Let's save, just in case. Hello.
I can't eat anymore. Pass. Well, maybe just a piece of...
Maria?
What? Is it a crime to eat now? Don't pester a pregnant woman, please.
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, it's you. I've been so distracted lately. You know, being with child and all.
Right.
Do you believe that Rasputin survived the explosion?
He who believes in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. He who believes in me shall live forever. But it's a shame about Aniela. Silly woman, she could have been here with us. Oh well. I have to think about someone else now.
Congratulations. Who's the lucky father?
For behold, from henceforth, all generations shall call me blessed.
Sorry.
For he that is mighty have done to me great things. Pretty, isn't it? I'll be giving birth to a savior. Grigori loves me more than all of you.
People are crazy.
I see you found some new company. Who are they?
These are my friends. Unlike Rasputin, they're real.
You betrayed him. He gave you everything, and you abandoned him. He'll find out about this. You will see.
Rasputin isn't here. Has he at least given you a sign that he's alive?
You won't break my faith.
That means no. Good luck. It's time for me to go.
It's best that you do. I'll stop wasting my energy on you. I have to take care of myself.
Definitely some fanatics, man. I did not trust Rasputin after that one time where like I woke up and had no idea what had happened. I was like, yeah, no, I don't think we can trust this dude.
Szulski. Interesting sight. A bourgeois waiter. You do realize that you're still a wanted man?
I didn't expect we would see each other again. After Rasputin's death, you tucked your tail and went crawling back to your old masters?
I've never doubted the great mystic, unlike you. Rasputin chose me to be the executor of his work.
So you also got the vague letter. But unlike me, I guess you actually believed its contents.
You are not worthy enough to find your way to Rasputin, so be silent, Judas scum. Soon the entire world will serve him, and I shall be his right hand. Me alone, perhaps.
You know you're not the only helper here, right? I also met Maria. Did you know she's with child? No surprise who the father is. When Rasputin gets his child, how long do you think it will take for you to fall out of favor?
Maria, the whore. She's not worthy of such an honor.
And her friend?
Magdalena preaches Rasputin's word, just like he told her to.
And she brings him new converts. What about you? You coordinate the operation while hiding in the bushes?
I've already received my orders. Rasputin will never forgive you, and when he returns, he will reward me for bringing you to justice.
Oh, we get to beat this guy up
for
finally?
I am his hammer that smites the witches.
Let's take him out. Unconcerned. Start with this guy. So, there's a... Oh, you went too fast, you dick! Whatever. Do it. Oh, I can't disable you. Oh no! That's okay. I'll let him. So there's a cool little risky combo play you can do. It's not really risky, the fights aren't hard. But, so... I'm gonna hit this guy with this, right? But also... Since I have it set up to where this could randomly hit someone else, I'm going to use the golem and hit it with this. So the hope is we miss and we hit somebody else. Unfortunately, we didn't. So if we did that, we could have like taken out 2 people. Unfortunately, you know, it worked the way it did, but we hope sometimes. Just do this, it's fine. And this will take him out, and might as well. It's fine. We'll just do what we do. We have so much health left anyway, it's not like it matters too much. Ow, I've been shot. Right. So now we're gonna do the same thing. And hope we hit this guy. Like that. We only hit him for 11 because of his his defense, unfortunately, but we still did some damage and knocked out that guy. The reason we only hit him for 11, by the way, is because of that. If we would have thought about it, we could have disabled it, but I didn't even think, unfortunately. So he should be dead right now, but he's not. Why am I not moving? Oh, I guess I'm stunned. I mean, we'll just sit here and punch him. See ya. And by punch, I mean shoot in the face. Basically the same thing, right?